Hello, lovely being. Welcome to this moment. We've never seen this one before. Today's metaphor. You are like a firefly. A little less tail light, a little more heart light. But I wish for you to know you illuminate the space you enter with your beauty. It's just as you are. Nothing to do, prove, or fix. The world needs you to be uniquely yourself. Don't conform. Firefly, shine on. Let's do some yoga. Sun Salutations. Find your way to your mat. We're going to start warming up seated. Allow your body to be comfortable. Arms at your side. Sit however you wish. We take a few moments and center our awareness back into our bodies. Some deep breaths. Feeling the movement of your breath. Belly moves. Full smooth breaths all the way to the collarbones rise. Take a moment and assess how you're feeling today. What do you need? One more cycle of breath. Belly, lungs expand from base, rising to collarbones. Everything returns as we exhale. We're always warming up the spine to begin in the 6 different ways it moves, and we'll be breathing and moving. So feel your next inhale. Feel how as you in-breath, your lungs expand, there's more space. This reminds us, lengthen, open. As you exhale, feel that softness, that letting go, that relaxing. We hold the space, we add the soft, the balance between power and ease. So find your in-breath. Your next inhale, float your arms above you, root your tail, rise your crown to the fingertips. As you exhale, soften hand to hip, keep the tail, both sits bones rooted, rise the ribs. Follow your own rhythm of breath, arms rise as you breathe in. Feeling the openness on the side as you breathe out. Now one more. Flow through each side. In breath. Exhale. Hug the belly slightly in towards spine. Keep the shoulder blades behind you. Relax your arms to your sides. We're shifting into some series of cat-cow. Place your hands underneath your shoulders. Spread the fingers nice and wide. Squeeze the armpits in. It's hips over knees. Dig the toes. Lay the feet flat. You choose. Find your inhale. As you breathe your next breath in, rise your chin. Let your tail float towards the sky. Bottom row of ribs dip towards the mat. As you exhale, bring the chin to chest. Squeeze the ribs towards the hips beneath you. Feel your head and tail point to the earth. Breathe. Feel the shifting of your spine, noticing if there's any spaces that might need some extra protection. One more cycle of breath. Find a neutral spine. Activate the locks, the 3 spaces, pelvic floor. We squeeze in the bathroom muscles from here, belly in, soft space between ears and shoulders, retract the shoulder blades. Keep the right hand rooted. We take the left arm above us as we breathe in. We'll soften left shoulder towards floor as we breathe out. And a few cycles. Feeling this side. Breath in, breath out. Can you keep your awareness connected to breath and the locks, pelvis? One more exhale. And we'll transition opposite side. Left hand roots under the shoulder. Right arm rises. Fill the lungs, press the belly out. Exhale. Maybe noticing your sides. Does this side feel the same? It's paying attention to your body, seeing all the different nuances. One more cycle of breath. We're going to go through all the different shapes that we tie together to make a sun salutation so you can feel them and have some awareness, connectedness to what we need to have engaged and aligned. Let's start with plank. Hands under shoulders, squeeze the armpits in, spread the fingers. You can be on your knees, shift them slightly back from tabletop. You can dig the toes in, take the knees from the floor. Squeeze in the locks, pelvis, belly, soft space, ears and shoulders. Take a breath. Belly moves. Take a look at your elbows when they bend. Do they point towards your feet? That's what we want. We're next going to slowly lower the chest towards the floor. Shift slightly forward, bend the elbows, and soften the chest down. Hips as well. You can flip your feet. Next, we're pressing up slightly, so you can bring just the chest off the floor. You can press all the way into the hands and take the ribs also, or flip your feet. Up dog. We're looking for protection in the lower spine, safety for spine. Keep the ears risen above shoulders. Dig your toes now. Squeeze your belly muscles in and send your tail towards the ceiling. Flip your feet. So we're standing on our feet now, downward dog. Hold the armpits in like you're holding oranges in your armpits. Softness in the elbows. Press the fingers. It's an inversion. Tail rises, head softens towards the earth. We'll take a couple of moments here and just pedal the dog, adding some softness and openness into the legs. Press your lower row of ribs towards your thighs. So we're really creasing the hips. And a breath to sense and feel this shape, downward dog. Feel your hands, they're staying. We're walking our feet towards our hands, some little steps. Align your toes forward, a bit of space between your feet. Add some softness in your knees. Fold your ribs into your thighs. Head can be soft towards the mat. Breathe a breath. Relax. We're finding our halfway lift now. Slide your hands up the front of your legs. You can stop just above the knee joint or find a safe space. Soft knees. We create length in the spine. Press your crown forward. I sometimes say press the elevator button with your head. Tail pressing behind you. Root your feet into the mat. One more breath here. Halfway lift. And we'll slowly come to standing. Tuck the belly muscles in. Keep the bum muscles active. Relax your arms to your sides. So those things strung together along with a raising and standing are making a sun salutation. Here we go. Find your breath. As you inhale, raise your arms above you. As you exhale, soften them to your sides, forward fold. In breath, find your halfway lift. Long spine. Exhale, place your hands on the floor, step back into plank. Inhale. Exhale, lower your chest to the mat. Flip the feet, inhale, press up. Exhale, dig the toes, press the tail, downward dog. Full breath cycle here. Inhale and exhale, melt into this shape. Inhale, raise your face, look forward, step or hop your feet. Exhale into forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. In breath, we rise all the way up to standing, arms out from sides. Raise them above you. And exhale, hands to heart center. And we go again. In breath, raise the arms. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, root the hands, step back into plank. Hold the locks. In breath. Exhale, soften chest to mat, flip the feet. In breath, press away. Exhale, dig the toes, rise the tail. Full cycle of breath. Inhale, look forward, step or hop. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. In breath, rise all the way to standing, float the arms up. Exhale, hands at heart center. This time we're going to add a lunge with a bit of side bend so we can get that movement of bending side to side into this series of movements. Feel your feet squeezing the mat. We find our breath. Inhale, rise the arms. Exhale. Hold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, place the hands, step back into plank. In breath. Exhale, lower. In breath, press up. Exhale, rise the chin, the tail. Full cycle of breath here. Shift weight into your right foot. Step the left knee to chest. Place it in the front space. We rise up to standing. Align train track feet. Square the hips forward. Bend the front knee. Find your breath. As we inhale, take the arms above you. Hug the locks in. As we exhale, we're doing both sides. Soften one hand below. Rise the ribs. In breath, rise. Takes a bit of balance. Exhale, soften. In breath, rise. Lengthen your spine to fingertips. Exhale, bend. Shoulders behind you. In breath, rise. One more bend this side. Both arms above us. Inhale. We prepare to ground the hands. Exhale, sit back into plank. In breath. Exhale, lower down. In breath, press up. Exhale, dig the toes, rise the tail. Full cycle of breath here. In breath, look up. Right knee comes to chest. We step the right foot forward. Align your toes forward. We rise. Sink into the hips. Square both hips forward. Find your breath. In breath, rise the arms. Exhale, find your side bend. In breath, rise. Exhale, bend. In breath, rise. Exhale, bend. And one more. In breath, rise. Exhale, soften your hands to the mat. We step the right foot back, find your plank. Inhale. Exhale, lower. In breath, press up. Draw the shoulder blades behind you. Exhale, press the tail. Downward dog. Full cycle of breath. Slowly soften your knees down to the mat from here. Bring your tail onto your heels, and we'll come to a moment of being seated. Relax your shoulders, find your breath. Take a moment and feel, experience how your body responds to these movements. What do you notice? A moment of attention. Body, breath, maybe heart rhythm. One more moment. connected and present. We're going to add a bit of rotations into our spine from a seated shape. So you can sit however feels beautiful to you. We always lengthen, rise the crown, root the tail. Inhale. We exhale, cross one arm over the body. We'll take the opposite shoulder behind. In breath, rise both arms above you, draw the rainbow. Exhale, soften. In breath, rise the arms. Lengthen to fingertips. Exhale, soften. And one more rotation. In breath, rise. Exhale, soften. Bring your arms above you as you breathe in. Relax them to your sides. Take a shoulder roll up, back, and down. We leave some moments always at the end of every practice for some relaxation, some centering. It's somatics, connecting breath with release. So you can lay, it's called Shavasana. You can lay on the mat, you can sit, you can choose any shape that allows your body to be comfortable. Your body needs your attention and allow it to be soft. So sit or lay. I'm going to stay seated. If you lay, extend the legs, or maybe bring the knees into a bend if that position or shape hurts you in any way. Knees together, feet wider than knees. Arms can be placed anywhere. We take a few moments. Awareness connected with breath. A moment to notice if your body feels comfortable, soft, and relaxed. Check your shoulders, centered, soft. Notice if your crown is centered, relaxed against the mat, or soft against the shoulders. And some cycles of smooth, deep breaths. Feeling the openness and expansion of the chest, lungs, and the softness we experience when we release. A few cycles of breath, sending that release sensation to your whole body, as if you're melting it into the mat beneath you. Little deeper each exhale. And we'll take 3 more cycles of breath. Soft. Released. Peaceful. And from these moments, we very gently transition into some movement again. You choose for yourself. Slowly awaken with some movement. Maybe it's fingertips and toes, but let your body guide you into some gentle movement. If you were laying, softly transition back into a seated shape. I always finish each practice by interlacing my fingers. As a connectedness, it's a symbol of the connectedness of all things. I wish for you to know wherever you are, we're connected in a way that you belong. We all belong to each other. When you find that space beneath the layers of things, you breathe, sink into it. There's something we all share. I wish for you to know that you matter, that in that space, there's peace. Take a few breaths each day. Get connected to that space. Start feeling the authenticity of your own light and shine it from that. I wish for you to be well in all the layers of you. Body, your essence, your uniqueness. Allow it to expand. And I wish for your mind to marinate in thoughts of kindness towards self. And in the Sanskrit word, it means, may all be well with you. Namaste. Namaste, my fireflies. my lovelies.